How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to be talking about the cannoli pouch from Crossfire. Full disclosure, Crossfire did send me 2 of these cannoli pouches out, not to review or anything like that. They saw my previous videos on some of their products, and they were like, hey, like, we really enjoy that you're using our products and getting it out there in the field. We're going to send you some of these items. So, you know, big thank you to Crossfire. Really appreciate it. But yeah, just full disclosure. But you also know I'm going to tell it like it is. Okay. All right. So bottom line on front, pretty good pouch. I like it a lot, especially when I show you some of the integrations that I have with the DC rig. But it's not advertised on their website, so I wanted to kind of show it. They don't advertise that it can actually take a 152, but as you can see, it does. It's a very tight fit though, so yeah, it's not something that you can just easily slide in and out, so I'm sure that's probably why they didn't put it in there, because it's not something viable, I guess, in a field environment, okay, where it's, you know, attached on a kit. But just so you know, it can fit that for size reference, okay. So I'm gonna take this out now. All right, kind of get into what the craftsmanship and the how it looks, okay. So it has, in the rear, it has 1, 2, 3 cutouts, right, for weeding through moly. What that essentially means is that it realistically only takes up 2 rows of moly, okay, on a panel, because it's going to go over one, in, back out, and then under, and then what it does is it ends up securing to itself at the very end using this little tab, okay. Pretty cool. I like that system, and you see as it extends past, this is all going to come more into light later when I show you some other stuff that I've done with it. But yeah, it has this little flap on the top, and again, because it's designed for, you know, obviously 1.556 mag, okay, so you can see how that would work. But it's also for, you know, flashbangs, okay, so if you wanted to, like you can see on the flap right here, it has Velcro. So you can attach this Velcro, and then you can insert the tab, right? So that's the second form of retention. And then you can even tuck this tab underneath this little piece, okay? And now this is literally not going anywhere, okay? It's got tension pushing this way. It's got a little bungee right here. So yeah, it's not going anywhere, all right? So very secure, perfect for, you know, if you're doing like airborne stuff and things of that nature, all right? So go ahead and secure that back up. But additionally, they made it to where you can actually remove or take this piece out, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and show that right now, okay? Come on, there we go. Great, so now, if I just want it only bungee, okay? So I wanted to do something like this. I was doing a bungee type M4 mag deal. That would work. Okay, so you can see, right? Additionally, on the inside of the pouch, they only put loop on the back side. I don't know how easy it is to see, especially with the lighting, but on the back side, it's a loop. Okay, so this little piece with the Velcro, or I mean not the Velcro, with the bungee, you can adjust how tight it is. Okay, so if I push this down, it's going to adjust how much leeway and pull that I have. Okay, all right, came down a little bit. Okay, like that, right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how I kind of set up mine personally. Okay, I got it like right around like this, and then I tucked this whole flap inside, and I'll show you why here in a second. What I actually prefer, what I'm using it right now, is for my quick mag on my belt kit, okay? And then I went and I took an S-Tac Kiwi Tall, or S-Tac Kiwi insert, you know, it doesn't really matter which one, okay? Push this all the way in. Right, and then the loop line on the back is actually, it actually can attach to the Kiwi insert. Like that. Then now you have a quick mag setup. Then you can set this, hook this up to something else. Okay, so pretty cool. I like it a lot. You know, obviously you can't fit 2 magazines. It's not big enough. Not designed for that. Okay, if I didn't have the S-Tack keeping in there. And then I guess something else that's good to note or important to note, if I was to take this, it can take pistols as well. They advertise that they've gone up to a Glock 17. I fully believe that. That is absolutely true, because this is a subcompact. It's a what's called X macro from SIG, but you can see all of this space right here for, you know, more barrel and so on and so forth. Okay, it's an option if you want. I'm not doing that personally, but just so you guys can see. And then additionally, they have these, you know, I guess elastic portions on the side. You can put, you know, chem lights on both sides, things of that nature. All right, but without further ado, let's get into kind of how I'm personally using it. All right, so here's my DZ rig. Right here, I have, it's kind of a combination of 2 different pouches. I have the Agilite Mag dump pouch, and then obviously I have the Cannoli. Okay, now something about, I'll take this off, and as you see, right, so why I like this Agilite dump pouch, it's in line with the mag pouch, and then it has this little plunger right here, and I just literally slide it over the magazine and it stays compact. And then if I need to reload, draw, reload, and then so on and so forth. Okay. All right, take this off, show you guys. All right, so kind of a closer look, right? You got the Cannoli. I have a S-Tack QE tall end here. Okay, and then underneath, you can see that the way that it's set up, it's routed. Again, it's only taking up the 2 rows of what's it called? Taking up 2 rows of the Cannoli on the DZ rig, but the DZ rig comes with 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3, and then it's on the last row. I've hooked up this Agilite dump pouch. Okay, and just the design of it and everything, and how it has more of a structured approach. It kind of holds its place. Now, the reason I'm doing this instead of just the typical how Agilite advertises it is I noticed that there was issues when you have the opening. How should I say? Like, if this dump pouch was up here and the opening of this pouch is right here, I noticed that my hand would keep trying to put it into the actual magazine pouch versus the dump pouch. Okay, so it was just something, an ergonomic thing, and obviously anything can be overcome with training, but that's why I kind of transitioned to this, and I'm not even using the Agilite pincer mag. But again, this is not about Agilite stuff. This is just how I'm running it right now on the kit. And then, yeah, I'm just testing out this little dual thing. But yeah, I really like it specifically for this type of deal. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.